Okay. So, we're going through a bunch of these techniques. I'm just kind of trying to revisit things. I am not keeping all three of these anymore. I just don't have the room for it. Done with it. Okay, this is one of the amplifiers. I think this thing is rated at some insane amount of power. I might try to pull up the schematics off of this and find out if any of the parts in these are used in that, and then I'll just, archive these. I need the legs off of them, off of one of them. This is a SAAX530. It's 80 watts. The other one is a SAGX330. I don't know what it is. 60 watts, 50 watts. This is 150 watts per channel. This thing's gnarly. As I recall, it sounds the best. So, we got a couple of other ones to test. I've just got to get rid of stuff, dude. Got to do it. So, yeah. A couple. That one there needs to be fixed. That Sony isn't too bad. Plus, I'm tired of hearing the crickets. So, we're going to test it with Van Halen, of course. One thing I definitely don't like about this is an encoder. I like the old manual motorized knobs. I don't like these stupid encoders. This is the SU G90. So either it's kind of cutting out, or maybe, I don't know, could be something else going on. It just doesn't really sound good. And I'm not getting the bass response. These later ones don't really seem like they have as much bass. I don't know. It has a super bass button, but it really kind of sucks. I really don't like this knob, but it tells me how many dB it is and blah, blah, blah. So let's just see if you can kind of catch a little bit of that. I mean, I think I'm like pushing my speakers hard, and they suck anyways. But I mean, I've heard them sound good. They sound good on a Marantz. So anyway, but the Marantz has got no balls. I mean, it's just, you're like, oh, that sounds so good. Turn it up. Oh, now it sounds like crap because it's distorting. I thought I was recording, but that means I may have screwed up and played too much audio. I just try to give a quick clip of what it sounds like, and then talk some more, and then do it again, and avoid the detection of stupidity. All right, so the super bass was off on that clip, so now we'll kind of take a listen to it and see what it sounds like with super bass on. So that was pretty obvious. It couldn't handle it. It was either the amp or something. I don't know. The amp is we're at 30 dB, negative 30 dB. If you keep going with the amp, it'll go to 0 dB. It doesn't go plus anything. And then I don't know, 40 is probably pretty loud. Let's see what 40 sounds like. No, quiet. So 40 isn't really that much. And then probably, I don't know, 25? 25 is too much. 30. Let's try 30. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't sound as good as I remember. Definitely. Yeah, definitely not sure what I want to do. Definitely not. Definitely maybe. Definitely for sure for not. For sure. God, I don't remember it sounding like this crappy. I thought it sounded pretty good. Anyway, these ones here, they burn up in the inside. So that's why I've got a stack of techniques. And, man, I mean, I don't know. If you can't really get a good sound out of it, I mean, what's the hell the point of keeping it? Maybe I just don't have the right speakers or something. These Pioneers, they're kind of shit, if you ask me. I can get them out here. Anyway. But, I mean, they seem to handle more power than any of my other speakers, and that's why I've been using them. I don't know about these clips. These are way too tinny. I wish somebody would just buy the damn things. Yeah, not all clip speakers sound good, guys. These are KG 2.2s, and the front that holds the speakers is plastic. Some people have taken them apart and actually remade the front out of wood, and they said it made a big difference, and I imagine so. So I don't know. Let's see here. What do we want to do now? So I only have like so many other ones to test. Like I know this one sounds good, and the other big huge Technics over here sounds good. The Sony is not bad. There's a Pioneer over here that actually uses those amp chips, and it sounds really good too. The amp chip receivers usually have lots of bass. Can't really figure out why, because everybody's like, oh, those are the worst. You know, these guys will tell you to go buy like the worst crappy sounding home theater stuff. It just like has no low end. It's like, what the hell are you listening to? I mean, you know, I don't watch movies, so I don't really care about the HDMI. I wouldn't want my HDMI going through there anyways. I want pure signal. The less things in the chain, the less problems. We tried using HDMI switchers and all sorts of other BS. We had problems. But anyway, stereo really is where it's at. I don't really care about having quadraphonic, surround sound, Dolby Atmos. I don't want 8 point, 12 point, whatever the hell point. Like seriously, I just want two badass speakers to sit down and listen to music to where you get like chills and goosebumps on your arm when you listen to it, because it's like that awesome. I don't want this garbage crap that they're like forcing down our throat. You need to buy this. It's got Bluetooth. It's got Wi-Fi. Or all these people that like listen to their music on a fucking sound bar. Like, you realize that if you lose your subwoofer, you're not going to like the way that thing sounds. So anyway, I think a big amp with a bunch of headroom and some good speakers, and, you know, that's what I want. I like the Marantz, but it doesn't have the headroom. So it's disappointing for me, because I'm like, I just want it louder because I'm halfway deaf. Anyway, let's see here. We really can't tell from that, but it's definitely distorted at about that amount of volume. Let's try 37. Yeah, it's probably... Now, I'm wondering, I'm going to see if they catch this in the clip, you know, because I think if you play enough of one part of one song, I think you end up with problems. And I feel like maybe a little bit too much bass in this situation here. Damn, that does sound good. Wow. I wish I could play it for you. I'm serious, it sounds good. We go a little bit more. Oh man, it does, it sounds good. So anyway, I think that this, out of all the Techniques I have, this one's probably got the best sound. Not necessarily counting this one, I don't know. I'd have to hook it back up. This is an integrated amp. It doesn't do anything else. It's just an amp. It's got phono. It says tuner. I don't... Yeah, it doesn't have a built-in tuner. So yeah, no, it's a straight-up integrated amp. One of them doesn't light up on this one. Okay, phono doesn't light up, and CD doesn't light up. So those LEDs are dead in that. It's not something I'm really going to probably bother to repair. I think it uses rectangular ones. Orange ones, they'd be hard to find. So, anyway, we're just over here stacking up junk. Thanks for watching.